Look at your life right now. Not the version you tell people about, not the highlight reel you post online, the real one. The one where you wake up every morning feeling like something is missing. The one where you had a plan, a real plan, and somehow, quietly, without even realizing it, that plan became just a dream, and that dream became just a memory. You are not lazy, you are not stupid, you are not unlucky, but you are stuck, and you know it. You scroll through your phone at midnight watching other people build things, and somewhere deep inside a voice tells you, that could be you. But you silence that voice. You tell yourself tomorrow, next week, when things calm down, when the timing is right. And time does not wait for you. Every single day, the clock moves, whether you are growing or shrinking, whether you are building or watching, whether you are alive or just existing. The clock does not care. There is a version of you that is fully capable, disciplined, focused, dangerous in the best possible way. That version of you is not some fantasy. That version is real, but right now, you are standing in its way. This video is not going to make you feel good for 10 minutes and then forget. That is not what I am here for. I am here to shake you, to force you to face the gap between who you are and who you know you are supposed to be. Because that gap, it is getting wider every day you wait. 3 principles. Ancient wisdom, real application, no fluff. Let us begin. Here is what nobody tells you. The reason most people never build the life they dream about is not because of bad luck. It is not because of their background. It is not because the world is unfair. It is because of one thing. Their thinking is broken. You have been taught to wait for the right moment. You have been told to be patient, to be careful, to plan everything perfectly before you begin. And so you wait, you plan, you prepare, and you never actually move. You think the problem is outside of you. The economy, your job, your family, your city. You carry a long list of reasons why your life is not what it should be, and every single reason points outward. But the Stoics taught something different, something uncomfortable. The problem is always inside. Not because you are broken, but because your mind has been trained to seek comfort over growth, to choose safety over courage, to pick the familiar over the meaningful. And the worst part, this broken thinking feels completely normal, because everyone around you thinks the same way. Your friends are stuck. They call it being realistic. Your family is stuck. They call it being responsible. Social media shows you everyone's wins and hides everyone's discipline. So you think staying small is safe. You think waiting is smart. You think hesitating is wisdom. It is not. Hesitation is the silent killer of potential. It does not come with a warning. It does not announce itself. It just slowly, quietly steals every year you had planned to be different. You are not at the beginning of your life anymore. Every day that passes is a day you will never get back. And the longer you wait, the heavier the weight of what you did not do becomes. This is the brutal truth, and I say it because I respect you too much to lie to you. There was a man who understood this better than almost anyone in history. His name was Epictetus. He was not born into power. He was not born into wealth. He was born into chains, literally. He was a slave. He had no freedom, no control over his body, and no guarantee of tomorrow. And yet, from that position of absolute powerlessness, he built a philosophy that still guides some of the world's most successful people today. How? Because he understood one truth that most people spend their entire lives trying to avoid. You cannot control what happens to you, but you will always control how you respond. He taught his students that suffering does not come from circumstances. It comes from the story you tell yourself about those circumstances. And when you change the story, you change everything. He once said something that should be written on every wall, every mirror, every phone screen in the world. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Read that again, slowly. Not fix everything. Not control everything. Not wait until it is perfect. Make the best use of what is in your power, right now, with what you have, in the situation you are in. That is the standard, that is the call. And from that foundation, here are the 3 principles that will change how you operate. Principle 1. Stop negotiating with your own weakness. Here is something that happens to you every single day. Your alarm goes off, and immediately, before you are even fully awake, a negotiation begins inside your head. Just 5 more minutes. I did not sleep well. I will start fresh on Monday. This is not just laziness. This is a psychological pattern, and every time you give in to it, you lose something far more important than a few minutes of sleep. You lose trust in yourself. Think about that. When you break a promise to another person, the relationship suffers. You become less reliable in their eyes. The same thing happens when you break promises to yourself. Every time you negotiate with your own weakness, and weakness wins, your self-respect quietly shrinks. You start to see yourself as someone who means well but cannot follow through. And identity is powerful. Once you believe you are someone who cannot follow through, you start acting like that person everywhere. The Stoics call discipline a form of self-respect, not because it feels good, but because it is proof. Proof that your word means something, even when no one is watching, especially when no one is watching. Discipline is not about motivation. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings change. Today you feel inspired. Tomorrow you feel tired. If you only act when you feel like it, your life will be inconsistent forever. Real discipline is a decision you make before the feeling shows up. You decide at night that tomorrow you will rise early. You decide on Sunday that this week you will train. You make the decision when you are clear-headed, and then you protect that decision from the version of yourself that will try to undo it at 6 in the morning. Practical step for today. Pick one thing you have been negotiating on. Just one. Maybe it is your morning routine. Maybe it is a workout. Maybe it is a conversation you have been avoiding. Write it down right now, not someday, now. And then do it today. Not perfectly, not completely. Just start. This knowledge is for protection, not destruction. Use it to protect your future self from the version of you that will always choose comfort over growth. Principle 2. Build ruthless clarity about what you are building. Most people are not confused about what they want. They are confused about who they need to become to get it. You say you want success, but what does that actually mean to you? Not what society calls success. Not what your parents call success. What does it mean to you? You say you want a better life, but a better life in which area? Your health, your relationships, your work, your inner peace. Vague goals produce vague results. Always. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, made this point with precision. He said that if a man does not know which port he is sailing to, no wind will be favorable. That image is powerful because that is exactly what most people's lives look like. A ship moving fast, burning a lot of energy, going somewhere. But where, even they are not sure. When your direction is unclear, every decision becomes difficult. Should you take that opportunity? Should you say yes to that project? Should you invest time in that relationship? Without clarity, you answer these questions based on how you feel in the moment. And feelings are unreliable navigation tools. But when your direction is crystal clear, decisions become simple. You just ask, does this move me closer to who I am trying to become, or further away? If closer, yes. If further, no. Clarity does not eliminate hard choices. It just makes the right choice obvious. Practical step for today. Sit down, alone, no phone, and answer these 3 questions in writing. 1. Who do I want to become in the next 12 months? Not what I want to have. Who do I want to be? 2. What does that person do daily that I am not doing yet? 3. What am I currently doing that that person would have already stopped? Do not write what sounds impressive. Write what is true. Then carry those answers with you. Read them every morning. Let them guide your choices. Clarity is not a feeling. It is a decision. And you can make that decision today. Principle 3. Act before you feel ready. Momentum creates motivation. Here is the biggest lie in self-improvement. Wait until you feel motivated. People treat motivation like it is something that arrives before action, like the feeling must come first, and then you can move. But that is backwards. Motivation does not create action. Action creates motivation. Every single time. Think about a day when you did not want to exercise, but you forced yourself to start. Just to put the shoes on, just to walk outside. And 10 minutes later, you were actually in it. The resistance was gone. The momentum had taken over. That is not a coincidence. That is how the human brain works. When you take action, your brain reads that action as a signal. Okay, we are doing this now. And it begins to align your energy, your focus, and your emotion behind the thing you are already doing. But if you wait to feel ready, you are asking your brain for permission it will almost never give. Because the brain is wired for survival, not ambition, it will always prefer comfort and safety over risk and effort. If you wait for it to say go, you will wait forever. The Stoics called this principle action-first living. They believed that your character is not revealed in moments of inspiration. It is built in moments of resistance. The days you act when you do not want to act are the most important days of your life, because those are the days you are actually becoming someone different. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, one of the most powerful men in human history, still had to fight himself every single morning. He wrote about it in his private journal. He said he had to remind himself to rise and do the work of a human being. Not the work of an emperor, the work of a human being. That simplicity is everything. Practical step for today. Set your minimum action for one important goal, not your maximum, your minimum. If you want to read more, your minimum is 1 page. If you want to exercise, your minimum is 5 minutes. If you want to build a business, your minimum is 15 minutes of focused work. The goal of the minimum is not to accomplish everything. The goal is to remove the excuse. Because once you start, momentum takes over. And momentum is the most powerful force in personal growth. Do not wait to feel ready. Begin. The feeling follows. Listen to me. The person you were yesterday, the one who negotiated with weakness, who lived in vague confusion, who waited to feel motivated, that person is gone. The old you is dead. And I do not say that to be dramatic. I say that because right now, in this moment, something has shifted. You have heard something that cannot be unheard. You have seen something that cannot be unseen. And you have a choice. You can go back to sleep, or you can wake up permanently. You belong to no one. Not to your past, not to your circumstances, not to the opinions of people who never believed in you, not to the version of yourself that accepted less than you were capable of. You owe your old habits nothing. You owe your old excuses nothing. What you owe, what you are now responsible for, is the version of yourself that is possible. You are the storm. Not the person sitting in the corner hoping the storm passes. Not the person who watches from the window while others build their lives. You are the force. You are the energy. You are the one who decides how this chapter ends. The world does not need more people who are almost ready. It does not need more people who are planning to change someday. It needs people who are awake, disciplined, clear, moving. That is who you are now. Rise to it.
Here is what I want you to understand. Subscribing to this channel is not a passive act. It is a decision, a declaration that you are serious about your growth, that you are not here for entertainment. You are here for transformation. Every video on this channel is built around one purpose: to give you the tools to become who you are capable of being, not with hollow motivation, with real principles, real psychology, real application. If this video reached something inside you, something real, then act on that feeling right now, not tomorrow, right now. Like this video, share it with one person who needs to hear it, subscribe so you do not miss what comes next. And before you leave, I want you to answer one question in the comments below. Not "I enjoyed this video." Go deeper. What is the one thing you have been negotiating with yourself about, and what are you going to do about it today? Write it, own it, begin. Because the life you want is not waiting for you to be ready.
It is waiting for you to decide.